I kind of grew up in a family where we were thinking about where's our food coming from, what is in every single product that we're buying, and just kind of being aware of everything that we're doing. I think I was a junior in high school when Jim Poyser, who's the executive director of Earth Charter Indiana, came to my school and he did a presentation on it's what he calls the Ain't Too Late Late Show. And basically it's a little game show where you guess different environmental facts or what's happening in the world. And I volunteered and my friend volunteered and we went up, and I ended up knowing a lot of the content that he was asking about. And to me, it was things that we talked about at dinner, and it was things that, you know, was like our ride home from school. This is what our parents and I talked about. And that was just kind of the way that I grew up thinking, and in my mind that was like an everyday conversation you have. And I started to realize that there's this huge gap of knowledge in the community, and I really wanted to figure out how to fix that and how to kind of close that gap. When I was 15, I had this really pivotal moment where I realized specifically that climate change isn't just happening overseas or in another country, it's actually happening right here in my home. I worked with Youth Power Indiana and was a climate camp leader, and so I led climate camps, I led policy kind of activities for other youth, and then I spoke at different schools, and I've continued to do that now here in West Lafayette. So when I came to Purdue, I really wanted to make sure I had an interdisciplinary understanding of environmental issues and a policy background. And so I'm a student in natural resources and environmental science. At my time at Purdue, I've continued to work to pursue a climate resolution for the city. I am helping write policy that would make it so by the year of 2050, or whatever date that we end up deciding on, there will be zero carbon emissions emitted by the city. So I see policy as a tool to fix my future, and this is my future that we're talking about. If I want to have kids, that's their future. If I want to have grandkids, it's their future. You know, it isn't necessarily something that's going to impact my grandparents or the people who are leading the world today. And I think that's really where the main issue is that the people who are deciding our future aren't the ones who are going to be living it. I think the biggest thing that I would like to see is people admitting that climate change is real. If I wanted someone to look at, you know, at what I've been doing, I'd want them to take away they can do something to make a difference. And so they can change different lifestyle habits that they're doing. Everybody can make a difference.